As we conclude not only this sermon, but this brief series, it might be best for us to reflect on a simple thought. The simple thought that singing should be understood as a gift. Singing should be understood as a gift back to the Lord. Of course, you know what it's like when little children buy gifts for their parents. You know where that money came from for them to buy a gift for their parents. It came from their parents, was given to the kid. They buy something and give it back to the parent. That's really what singing is. Singing is God giving us the resources to answer back to Him from our heart, from our hands, and from our minds. But listen to this. If singing is a gift, then we need to give the Lord the best that we have to offer. Give Him the best that we have to offer. As we've said before, anything less is entirely unacceptable, and anything more is impossible. So give the Lord the best that you have. Of course, there are a number of attributes about good gift giving, and I'm certainly not the expert in good gift giving. But there are some attributes that we should be aware of to give well. First of all, you need to know what it is that you're giving. You need to know what it is, right? That's obvious. Now, it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes the wife buys the gift, and you give it, and you might have a cynical brother or sister who says, "Do you even know what you're giving? Or did your wife buy that?" So, we don't always even know what we're giving. But when we offer worship to God, we need to know what it is that we're giving. And that's why we took some time to understand what a song is, so that if God says, "Do you know what you're offering me?" you could say, "Yeah, we know what we're offering. This is what a song is. And I knowingly offer it to you." You need to know what it is you are giving. Secondly, you would like to know that your gift is going to be appreciated. Right? You would like to know that your gift is going to be appreciated. And so you give a gift that fits the desire of the recipient. And some people are much better at this than others. They think long and hard, what is it that I could get that person that I know they'll appreciate, that they're not going to re-gift or return? What is it that I can give them? We'd like to know that they'll appreciate it. And that's why we took some time to answer the question, what does God like in singing? What should we be singing? What kind of present does He enjoy? And we said that He enjoys hearing His Word. That's a compliment. Isn't it always a compliment to be quoted? If someone quotes you, that's kind of a compliment. Makes you feel good. I was quoted by somebody. What's something of what happens when we sing from the Bible? We are quoting God back to Him. And essentially saying, I can't do any better than this. And so we're giving Him something that we know that He will appreciate. We need to know what it is we're giving. We would at least like to know that the gift will be appreciated. But we also need to give the gift in an acceptable manner. Imagine that you've got a birthday party, and you're sitting at the table, and somebody walks in, takes the gift, tosses it on the table and says, "Here it is," and then goes into the backyard and does whatever. Well, it's not presenting. It might be great. It might be exactly what you wanted. But the way that it was presented, it just takes the shine off. So we need to offer to the Lord singing in a way that He will appreciate it, in a way that is appropriate, especially when what we're offering is so precious. And you wouldn't take if you were giving your wife a precious vase or a precious jar, you wouldn't toss it on the table because it's precious. You would gently and properly place it with some padded box and present it carefully. Well, in like manner, we need to present our worship to the Lord in an appropriate manner. Now, as we think about this gift aspect of worship, we need to realize, as has been pointed out in question and answer time, in the light of what Christ has done for us, anything that we give Him is going to pale. It's going to pale. We need to realize that. But even realizing that, we also need to realize that God delights. He delights to receive our praise. Just like the father who makes $50,000 a year and gives his son $5 to buy a gift. That $5 pales in comparison to his own riches. It pales in comparison to what he does for the son every single day. But there's a certain delight. And that's the way we need to look at worship. God delights to receive our worship. And so it should be our desire that when it comes to worship, that we not offer Him anything less than our very best. Because that's what He's worthy of. Our very best. Let's pray.